If you're a market gardener, homesteader, or somebody looking for $1,000 an hour side hustle, then this system could change everything.
So our average sale per customer is about $43. Of that, it's 50-50. If they pick 3 pounds of blackberries, they're going to pick 6 pounds of vegetables.
Here's exactly how to build a U-Pick operation that works. Real numbers, real system, real results. Let's start with the minimum viable operation. You don't need 80 acres or even 2.
So if you had a market farmer who wanted to say, I want to do a 2 or 3 week U-Pick season, they can take one variety, they can plant 500 or 600 of them. That's maybe 30, 40 hours a year in labor for pruning, trellising, planting, not a whole bunch of labor when you look at it from a per plant on one variety.
Here's the math that matters.
The University of Arkansas says that most new thornless blackberry varieties, when mature, which is a 3 to 4 year old plant, averages 15 pounds per plant.
Even at 60% harvest, you're still looking at $675 per hour of work. Here's the exact setup that works.
So we have 42 rows, 12 foot center to center with 2 foot between plants.
Why 12 feet?
So the thing is, people don't understand not to stand on the beds. People understand walking in nice cut grass, like a golf course. They're not touching each other. There's enough room for 2 people to be back to back and their kids to run around and a stroller, a wagon. We don't have to worry them knocking plants or anything like that. There's plenty enough room for people to be in there.
That extra foot between rows, that's the difference between stroller collisions and smiles.
We have a T-post every 10 foot, and there is 3 strands of 12.5 gauge steel wire every 18 inches, starting from the ground.
7 varieties, not for diversity, for duration.
All the varieties we have are based on when they ripen. That way we can have a consistent crop available to pick for that time period, mid to late April, all the way through the 4th of July.
The 3-tier pricing model that works.
If they pick 3 pounds of blackberries, they're going to pick 6 pounds of vegetables.
Here's how to get your plants for free and then some.
2023, that was the thought. We're going to overplant. We're going to offer it for sale at the farmer's market. We're going to offer it for sale at the farm. If we sell them, great. We basically going to get our plants for free. That worked out well enough that this year we sold 3,000, 4,000.
Success comes down to one thing.
One thing that I've learned with U-Pick is the general public wants to see pretty. They don't want to see trash on the ground. They don't want to see weeds. They want pretty. So we mow twice a week. All of our blackberry plants are grown on landscape fabric. Every plant has a 10-inch hole in the landscape fabric underneath it.
The pruning shortcut that changes everything.
The first year, we did it all ourselves. We started pruning mid-July, and we didn't finish until after Christmas. Last year, we had a part-time employee help us, and we got it done shortly after Thanksgiving. This year, we got a petition with the federal government to get a shred crew. I had 15 guys come in on July 7th, and they did it in 4 hours.
once you're established.
It seems like everything we've added for the U-pick, we're having to add extra because the restaurants want them too.
High value additions that multiply profits.
Peaches, persimmons, figs, those are all high dollar specialty crops. Even if I had to go sell those on a wholesale market, they're good money. A persimmon right now in the grocery store that's flown in from Chile is $3.99 each.
You don't need 80 acres or even 2, just 500 plants, a plan, and a place where people want to gather. This isn't about farming. It's about creating an experience that people will pay for. Get it right, and they'll do all the work for you. If you want to learn more about Dustin Labatt and his U-pick system, be sure to check out the full-length interview, which I've linked to below. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, be nice, be thankful, and do the work.